Damn it, I really wish people would stop scrolling with the camera. Am I ringing right? Okay. Hey y'all. This camera's not right. That's enough. Um, what I say? Oh yeah. Hey y'all. So we got a nice, lengthy list of things to talk about. This week has been like effed up. If you guys didn't know. Um, so let's get into it. This is the weekend wrap up. I mean, damn, I do it all the time. The week wrap up. So we gotta talk about Usher and Tameka, the Empire State Shooting, LL Cool J, Rihanna and her little Oprah interview. We gotta talk about Tiana Taylor, American Idol, Chris and Rihanna, and then Nicki Minaj and Gaga Perfume or Fragrance or whatever. So let us start with Usher and Tameka. So it's still hot. I just want to turn it on. Oh, let me show you my shirt. I live for this shirt. I get into it. I don't get drunk. I get awesome. True story. Oh, BTW. Walmart has these shirts, like little funny sand shirts, for $4.98. Get your ass in somebody's Walmart and get you some, cause I got about six. That's the other point. So, today, Usher and Tameka little what's it called child custody battle is officially over. The judge granted Usher parental consent or consent of the two sons because well they didn't say the reason, but after all this stuff was going on with him and Tameka, and she was saying that he was doing drugs and that he was too concerned about his career to raise kids and he was a deadbeat, all that good stuff. Apparently, none of that mattered. Did I see something fly? She was out on crazy. I was going on crazy. But anyway, so yeah. So Usher now has parental consent of his two children, which is a good thing, I guess. I mean, as long as she can visit her kids, because I don't think that's right to keep a mother away from their child, but some people do it. I feel like there's something flying for some reason. Is that me? Are y'all seeing something flying, or is it? Let's just go. Okay, that's them. This morning, this is gonna be like all over. This is in no type of chronological order either. This is gonna be hopping all over back and forth. So this morning, we get tweets about some psych ward then escaped and went and shot up the Empire State Building because he was fired a year ago. What's his name? Jeffrey Johnson, 58 years old. You pushing 60. You got more years behind you than ahead of you, and you decide that after you got fired a year ago, you want to go and shoot up the Empire State Building. So he did that, and he was killed eventually by some, police officers who were outside, and I think there were 9 people injured in crossfire between him and the other people, and he killed somebody, a coworker. I guess a coworker who might have pissed him off before a year ago. And he decided to kill him. So please raise your children with a little bit of sense, and if they start to act a little antsy and angry, take them to therapy at the first sign, okay? Because I can't keep dealing with. And then somebody was shooting up some in Chicago, and 13 people were shot. I didn't get that full story because I wasn't paying that much attention to it. But yeah, it's just like somebody shooting somebody every day. What the hell is really going on? It's some bath salts in the water or something. Okay, let's talk about LL Cool J. So some burglar decided to go and burglarize LL Cool J's house. Apparently, they didn't know it was LL Cool J's house. I wouldn't go and burglarize LL Cool J's house because he's a big, stocky, cocky man, and you just don't you just don't go burglarize. Like you go burglarize somebody like Macaulay Culkin or um, somebody like small and frail, but you don't go burglarize LL Cool J's house. So, as expected, LL Cool J went and beat the burglar down and held him hostage until the police got there to actually arrest him. So, you went and robbed this man's house and ended up getting your ass beat and arrested for it by LL Cool J, which is probably a good thing for him. That's probably what he wanted. He wanted to go down in history as the guy who got beat up by LL Cool J. Some people do stupid stuff like that. Like I believe that what did I say? I believe the one man that killed Michael Jackson or his doctor Conrad. I believe that's what he. I believe he did that on purpose to be known as the man who killed Michael Jackson. King of Pop. Because that's always going to stick. That's like a title, you killed the King of Pop. That's going to be something that's going to stick. So, I think you did it on purpose. Rihanna did her interview with Oprah. And I guess this was a part of this week because it happened on Sunday. So, yeah, she did her interview with Oprah, and it was very touching and emotional, and it was nice, and I almost cried. And I'm so glad. Well, glad in the sense that it's like she completely let herself go, if you will. And people said she looked like a can of Arizona tea, which was the valid truth because I actually had a can of Arizona tea. And I looked at it and I put it next to a picture of Rihanna in that dress, and I was like, oh my God, she really does look like this can of tea. But anyway, so to piggyback off of that story, Chris Brown had some issues with Rihanna going and talking to Oprah. Because anytime you put Chris Brown and Rihanna in the same sentence, the whole altercation is going to come up. And unfortunately as it is, it happens. So Chris Brown essentially wants Rihanna to stop talking about it and let it die down or whatever for what it's worth. But I'm here to let Chris Brown know this, and I'm gonna put it as plain as possible. No matter how much success you get from now until the end of your career when you die and they start writing books and casting people for your movies, in the first page of your autobiography, the first 15 minutes of your, movie or anything that's written about you, this entire scenario between you and Rihanna is going to come up. So you can ask people to just like get over it, but you really can't expect people to actually get over it. I mean, it's just something that happened. And unfortunately, in the world that you live in, Christopher, and that we live in, stuff like that is way more entertaining than your entire career. No, that's not shade either. No shade was intended in that last statement. I'm just saying, it is what it is. So, yeah, you really can't be mad at her. I mean, if she want to talk about it, let her talk about it. It's her career. Think about it. It's her career too. So, if anything, well, I'm not gonna say that because that would be shady. Yeah, I am. Rihanna ain't hurting from it. She's still selling albums or downloads. She really don't sell albums. She sells downloads. But she's still getting her money about it. Now, you clearly aren't selling many albums, but then again, it is what it is. So that's what happened with that. Okay, let's talk about American Idol and how much fuck shit has went on with this show, and it's not even on the air right now. So Jennifer Lopez left, Steven Tyler left. If I had known anybody, Randy Jackson's gone too. So now we heard that Mariah Carey has signed on to do it. She getting like $18 million for it. Then this week we got Nicki Minaj, who is allegedly signed on to do American Idol. And here's the biggest kicker. Kanye West is apparently signing on to do American Idol. This is going to be, I will actually watch this season because to have Kanye West sit and critique people, up and coming artists, is just going to be comical in itself. Especially with Nicki Minaj there too and Mariah Carey. This is going to be this is all black people on this podium. This is going to be good. It's fuckery filled, but it's going to be good. So I'll be tuned in if they're watching. Okay, let's talk about Tiana Taylor. Should we hold Tiana Taylor off for a side video? Matter of fact, I think we're gonna hold Tiana Taylor off for a side video. Matter of fact, we are. So let's put her in a little box by herself because we just need to sit down and talk with her. Nicki Minaj and Lady Gaga both released. No, Lady Gaga's actually Perfume came out this week. So the Fame is out. If you want to go buy some, buy some. I heard it was unisex, so guess who's gonna be smelling like the Fame? Me. I'll be buying me some. And Nicki Minaj released her bottle for her perfume, and it's kind of creepy looking. It's her. And it's like a pink wig, and her face is gold, and little bustier, and it says Nicki on the thing or something like that. But I'm sure it probably will smell good because she looks like she smells good. That's a valid statement, I guess. So that's all basically for the week of whatever today is. We about to get into Nicki Minaj's new video for "I Am Your Leader." We got some new music to talk about. We got Isis Bar review to talk about, and of course, we have our 1 year anniversary video, which is coming very soon in a couple of videos down there. So get ready. All right, y'all. We will talk to y'all in the next video. Oh, we gotta talk about Cat Dilemma's new video too. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.